Hello humans, this is it. We're leaving on our trip officially. We're heading down to New Mexico. I'm gonna hit up the Valles Caldera National Monument. You got a list of dispersed camping sites to try in the area, and yeah, we got about a 6-hour drive ahead of us, and this will be our first official night on our journey here. Very excited. I'm also a little nervous. I'm also a little sad leaving the family. We had some tearful goodbyes this morning, but this last week's been really nice. I got lots and lots of quality family time, especially with the kiddos. So gonna miss the nephews. Gonna miss my bestie. Getting emotional right now. I'm sure that once we get out there and start experiencing the adventure, we'll get past some of the emotions there. Looking forward to a nice quiet evening. I got lots of firewood. Doesn't look like there's any fire restrictions in the area. So yeah, we got a day of driving ahead of us. Just had some good breakfast. Got a yummy little latte for the road. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo-wee. All right, I found a spot. Let's go check it out here. The road is fucking rough, man. I picked the first possible spot. Pretty smooth ride down here, but I was starting to get to my limit. I was getting a little cranky, a little itchy to get out of the vehicle, and then the road looked really fucking rough at first, but went slow, made it. With the extended back, going over inclines is always an issue. Got the van leveled out there, got the window cover on. I'm so tired from driving. I can't even think. I think I'm going to sweep out the van, get it cleaned up a little bit. Things were a little chaotic in there from getting ready to go and not putting everything away. I just got to tidy up. I got to do some tidying. I got to clear the air, clear the van, clear my head. I got to tell the humans I arrived safe too, so they don't worry. It's so dirty. We finally take our window covering off. We're no longer in the burbs. We can enjoy the view. It is very, very quiet. I kind of want to go for a little walk. Let's go for a walk. Yeah, it's a good idea. We did have to drive through the Los Alamos laboratory, so we got stopped and had our license checked. So that was interesting. I think this is like part of the rim of the caldera, which is like a, I don't know, 10-15 mile wide super volcano. Here's a nice little view down this valley here. We're in forest. You can see desert in the distance. And then way over there, there's snow-capped mountains. Very cool. So, what is that? Are those elk or something down there? There's no way you can see that, but I can see some animals right down there, I think. It's so quiet. I can hear my ears. I gotta admit, there is part of me that feels very uneasy about my life choices here, but I'm sure after a little adaptation phase we'll adapt to it. We'll feel better about it. But this is definitely, I mean, I've had some crazy ideas over the years, but this is the craziest, and ironically it's the one I actually went through with. So you know, it's gonna be a learning experience. I'm gonna grow because of it. I've already grown because of building the van, I know. Not just skills, but dealing with problem solving and adversity. But yeah, this is gonna be a next level, some next level stuff. This is gonna be a boot camp for my soul. There's definitely a part of me that's like, what the fuck have I done? Oh my god. But to be fair, I had those same feelings even just moving to Colorado. But that was kind of crazy too. I mean, I came out with nothing. I didn't even have a vehicle. I used a one-way U-Haul rental to get out here. Came out here for a job, and the whole time I was at that job, like, what the fuck have I done? What have I done? I know I cuss a lot. I'm sorry. Do you have a problem with that? Should I cuss less? I grew up in Jersey. I can't help it. Unfortunately, someone left some garbage here, so I'm gonna. It's just cardboard. I'm gonna use it as kindling for the fire. So it's not gonna be a very pretty start of a fire, but it's gonna be fire. Alright, I think that'll do it. I think I'll do a square. Is real dry. Real dry. Alright, for dinner, I'm just going to have some leftover buns from Easter, and I got a nice chunk of picanha to have too. Let me tell you something. I've never had picanha until a couple weeks ago, but it is by far my favorite cut of meat. Alright, I'm going to take a bite of this here for posterity purposes, but then I'm taking it outside to eat by the fire. It's a little dark out there, so I'm not going to bother filming out there. That looks so good. Mmm. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's crazy good. Dinner is served. I'm gonna go eat this. I'll see you later. Well, my lovely humans, that is day one in the bag. Granted, most of it was traveling, but some days are gonna be a lot of traveling. I am pooped. It's about 9 o'clock. Got the fire put out. I think I'm gonna just kind of crawl in bed and get cozy and maybe do a little reading and just chill out for a bit. That's a good plan. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. I love you. Bye-bye. Good morning, humans. It's a little chilly in here. We got 44 degrees. And that blanket is so cozy, you never even notice. Not a bad view to wake up to. Not bad at all. So we did some research last night. I think we got a game plan for today. Got a couple other campsites I want to scope out that might be a little bit better than this one. I can get a America the Beautiful pass, which it's a one-time yearly fee. That will get me into all the parks, so I don't have to keep paying. So do I have to pay $25 each day to go to the Caldera? Not an issue anymore. What am I looking for? A coin. I need a coin. Because this is New Mexico, which means we get to scratch off a state on our map here. There she is. That's yummy. Let's go enjoy this outside, shall we? Oh, that sun is nice. I had a hard time falling asleep last night, despite how tired I was. The silence was very loud. Like, I don't even hear any planes. I bet that's because of Los Alamos right over there. Probably a no-fly zone. But yeah, it is like preternaturally quiet. It was so quiet that all I could hear were my body sounds. And so my stomach would rumble and I was like, what's that? What's that? Oh, it's me. My nose made a noise. I was like, what's that? What's that? Oh, it's me again. But eventually we fell asleep. We slept pretty good after that. Yeah, there are no planes. It's so weird. I'm so used to living near not only the Denver airport, but the Air Force Base. So there's always planes flying over. There's always military aircraft, jets, helicopters zooming around. But here it is, not a single thing in the sky. So I thought it'd be fun to get a physical map to kind of journal my route and my journey. Alright, let's mark down this convoluted route Google took me on yesterday. I thought it was going to take me down 25, and then just pop up to 4 to get into this area here. But instead we went 25 and then over onto 160 and then 159 down. Yeah, I think that was a dumb way to go, man. Look at all these roads. Look at all these roads it took me down instead of just that one shot to 285. So that's right here. Oh, then 64 over and then this 84 down. Like, I get 25 swoops out a little bit, but good lord, that was a lot of bumpy ass back roads. Alright, so my accumulator for the water system has lost pressure again. It's definitely the longest it's ever lasted. and even then it wasn't 100%, but I'm gonna see if I can get it pumped up again and see what's going on here. It's always a pain in the butt getting back here. I did not design, well shit, I didn't design anything. There was no layout designed. I wish I'd done something like that. I wish I was knowledgeable enough to do something like that, but I am now. So the only thing is I can't see the pressure gauge from here. Okay, that's going up. 25, I believe. Alright, that's at 25. Ooh, so smooth. The accumulator was brand new when I installed it, but I had purchased it 9 months, a year beforehand, before I installed it. So it was sitting in storage all that time. I don't know if maybe the membrane got a little dry rot, but you would think with a brand new item it would last a little bit longer than that. So who knows? I don't know these things. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would mean so much to me. Originally, I was going to include the Caldera footage in the same video, but I felt it was getting too long, so I broke it in two. But let me know what you think in the comments. Would you rather have multiple shorter videos or one longer video? You're the one watching, and I want you to watch, so please let me know what you would prefer. Thanks again, and until next time, bye-bye!